It's not your fault, it's something I don't say, but I should be saying more. A reason to chase after her, for that I'm praying for. I need a reason to why my love for the day is staying for. Just a heads up, I'm gonna be chopping this reaction up to showcase versatility. Sick. I'm gonna be chopping this reaction up. It's 9 minutes. I'm just gonna take the best bits of bits where I'm actually saying something. Also, there's a copyright strike on here for one of the beats, so definitely at that point there will be a minuscule amount of the track actually shown, just because I don't want to get a copyright strike here. If it gets copyright claimed, that's fine, but copyright strike, big no-nos for my channel. So yeah, this one's gonna be edited. I know that's unlike my usual reactions, but without further ado, let's go. No Money Enterprise presents. Oh, yo! I know this beat. It is a, shit. Is it a Sway Lee type beat? I've heard it before, though. I've heard this beat. Cold beat. Yeah. Okay, toss.
Now hear me out while I ride this wave like a pro surfer. Never have I ever made a meal, but I promise I'ma find the skill to try and flip it over. My grind is now up. I'm ready for them shows, but don't expect me to tell. Just wait.
I like this, brother, but you need to tighten up your flow. So lyrical content, I can see where he's going for. I can see what he's trying to do. I would just tighten up that flow a little bit, but otherwise not bad so far.
Waiting for this thing to boom, and it might be you that will be sitting on my lap in your birthday suit. Yeah, one time for the one time. Yeah.
What does one time for the one time mean, my brother? Is it 1 minute? Actually, wait. Before I mock it, it might mean something to you, man. So I'm gonna allow it, yeah. But what does one time for the one time mean?
On the outside, but deep down within, you hear this endless cry. They're more faintly in the back of your mind, but why?
Yeah, this bit's a bit better. Now I'm thinking about the delivery. I want you to be a little bit more confident with that delivery. I think that would go a mile.
Come alive, creep up to take your life, and sentence you to death, contemplating still.
Massive L. Massive L. Howler. NME! Buy the lease to the track that you're gonna use. A standard lease. $30. That's like, I don't know how much that is in Australian dollars, but buy the fucking lease, man. I don't want to hear purchase your tracks now, or purchase your tracks today. I don't want to hear that in the back of a freestyle. I don't care if it's a freestyle cypher. Buy the lease for the fucking track. Howler.
Fine. We were made to be the best in this age of time, so leave the past behind, look up into the sky to remind yourself God's ultimate sacrifice. One time for the one time.
He's right. Yeah. One time for the one time. I'm gonna start saying that shit. I don't know what it means, but I'm rolling with it. One time for the one time. Let's go.
Hey, sleeping on your boy, that's an earner.
Yeah.
About to cause havoc on the scene, grab the GoPro. Southside wood since knee high. Talk down on my hood, we let them things fly. This ain't a game, my whistle. This is real life. Choppers fly around in the sky like some magpies. These other dudes are shit cuts like manure. I'll fold each and every one of them. Call me George Safua.
Yeah, see, manure, George Safua, like that works. Like, yeah, now he's going in. Alright, you did your thing, my bro. You did your thing.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
I'll be
go.
on that Meek Millie shit, dream chasing me and quit.
You know what? That's mad that he said Meek Millie shit, because this beat sounds like a Meek Mill type beat.
I made a stack what I sell and bring. You made a stack by talking shit, that's ludicrous. I tell him I'm Charlie Sloth with a fire in the booth.
Yeah.
Tell him my work rate slow, but I'm still good. Tell him it's Logan City and I'm still wood. Huh?
I like the way Randy's flowing on this one still.
I'm down like Papali. Born on this chin, now it's too fine like Adam Dewey. Could never do me, I'm too quick like testing you. Could never do me, I'm too quick like testing you.
Yeah, that was a solid verse still. I respect that one.
With that heat, but keep something that can burn too. Word up. Yeah.
Alright, that one was nice and short. So all I'll say on that one, my brother, have some confidence when you spit. I don't know if these man were nervous. I don't know. There's one or two man here though. Like, spit with your chest, man. It goes a long way. Like, confidence really does show. When you know your lyrics and you're confident to fucking spit them and you back your own, you back yourself basically. On that microphone, you back yourself with your chest. You need to believe that you're the best MC in the room at that point. Now, that's what I want some of you, man, to do, man. Believe you're the best in the room, man. Spit that with some venom. Spit that with some conviction. And it will make it sound 10 times better for sure, man. But that's not a bad verse.
Check your behavior, cause I kill brothers who misbehave.
See, he's smiling with it. He's confident. And that's what I want to see. I want to see these other men show that same level of confidence. Because already we're only 8 bars in. and I'm liking the way RB's sounding.
Might have stolen from your royalties.
I like that. I'm expecting NME to be inside. I know he said enemies, like our opponents. But I'm waiting for the NME bar in there. Yo, can I just say, RB, when did you hit puberty, my brother? Because, like, yo, this is insane. Like, why do I feel like this is the kind of guy that at 6 years old was smoking cigars and sipping on whiskey? You know, one of them ones, like, yo, my brother, like, I can't say that. I can't say that. Nah, man, I can't say that.
Make cash, still bang it up with a mash. Quit talking about flex, your crew gon' keep cash.
Stally sitting in the pockets of those kick drums nicely.
Been rocking sunnies, I'm packing up with the bills. When I pack the bill, I'm strapped up till I'm killed.
Alright, Stally came along. Stally did what Stally does. Like, Stally did what Stally does. That sounds cold. Yeah, I've got to say, the established members of NME that we've seen in the first singles that they've put out do seem just a touch more comfy on the mic than some of the other men that they've shown. And again, I think that's just a confidence thing. Who's to say that these other men put out 3 tracks of their own or join in on the 3 tracks and then be at the same level? You understand like that? Like, I don't know if they're necessarily better spitters. I just think they just, with the little experience I had, and I don't know how much performing they've done either, because they're only being established recently and obviously lockdown and everything, like, I don't know how much performing NME's actually done. I know they're booked on to do some show later on in the year, but, like, yeah, just certain MCs here just sound more comfortable than others.
Yeah, 4-1 Vita hopping off the bench, yeah, I stayed hench when outnumbered. All them shanks, but they couldn't do half the damage my gun did. Yeah, win or lose, I don't pick a choice.
What was that lyric?
All them shanks, but they couldn't do half the damage my gun did.
Yo, that's crazy. Them man have shanks, but it never did half the damage my gun did. Like, there could be 5 of you, man. Only 5 bullets. Yo, that lyric's crazy. That's so simple, but I love it.
Yeah, you know that's standard, you know that's mandatory for Mandem. I was born in the woods, I was raised in the field, it's a 4-1 bandit.
Yeah?
The whole team was packing, picking off racking, the court got savage. But I'm doing no backing, never caught lacking, I'm causing that damage.
Oi, don't give me gas. Yo, my man's swagging, you know. A slight bend in the knees, a little hunched over, and he's just bouncing with it. Yo, look at this.
Racking, the court got savage. But I'm doing no backing, never caught lacking, I'm causing that damage.
Yo, the swag is crazy. Like, he's got a really soft delivery as well. It's not like my man's, hey, what's your thing when I back out? Like, yo, my man's just like, and I shank your boys and your boys be dead. And like, yeah. Yo, the swag is insane. I'm loving it. Nah. That's too short. But pass the microphone back to yourself.
In a piss, shoes too small, but they still trying to make it fit. And they still trying to pray for the drip on the strip. Camera out, chatting shit's the only time they're shooting clips. Shut your mouth and stop lying. Yeah, shut your mouth and keep quiet. I'm sick and I'm getting tired.
Tommy, talk your shit. Now you man are really starting to gas me. Talk your shit.
Clips, shut your mouth and stop lying. Yeah, shut your mouth and keep quiet. I'm sick and I'm getting tired of hearing them boys spit the same rhymes. Yeah, we can never be equal. Deal's legit now, I guess I'm legal.
Tommy, talk your shit, man. Talk your fucking shit. RB, come back. Yeah, I'll be passed the mic to himself.
I'll put the time in work and after think about cash and spitting it.
All of them already look more relaxed now. I feel like they've gotten into it more. Even the man in the back are starting to join in a bit more now. What I've noticed anyway. Maybe I just weren't paying attention earlier on. But
my 6 that's screaming it. No why I'm sick of this on and smash it up once the kid get bored.
Yo, RB was the kind of guy when the teacher gave him homework, he said, "No, miss, you take it home and finish it over the weekend." I feel like he was one of them brothers. Like, in the comment section below, I want you, man, to do the RB is the kind of guy or the type of guy to, yeah, and give the example. My one is RB is the kind of guy to tell his teacher to finish his homework. Yeah, because this brother is... Man hit puberty 3 times. That's not possible. Elon Musk, do some science.
My son rocks in half for the men. They just talk, I'm laughing again. Got missed calls, they raided a friend. Drop that cunt, then kick him again. Huh? There's no rules, my G.
Man either throwing the Rick Ross. Oh. Talk your shit, boys. Talk. I like how Stally Watch out, Stanley leads it. Wait, watch. Green t-shirt, yeah, watch. He just had to lean round RB and throw that in. Yo, shout out to you, man. You boys smashed it, man. I like this. I really fucking respect this. Again, conversations I've had recently, I mentioned about why I love grime culture. And the reason I love grime culture is because you can say whatever you want on a studio track, but you have to go there and perform that live. Like, you have to go and make that work in front of an audience with your one chance. Now, yes, this is not live. This may have, there may have been fucked up takes that they had to redo. I'm sure that they'll say they did it in one take. Regardless, I want to see more groups and more artists spit live. I want to see if they can do it outside of doing it in the booth. Now, again, I understand that this is in a very controlled environment and they can control the context and control the content that they then put out, but still, it's a step in the right direction. Why don't these groups do more ciphers with each other? Again, even if it's not the most well-beaten fucking thing, this will be sick to look at in 10 years time and be like, yo, look at where they are now, look where they was back then, if they're lasting 10 years, of course. But you get the idea. Like, I want to see more things like this. And again, this is not the most revolutionary practice of hip-hop. This has been around since hip-hop was a thing, but I want to see it more within groups themselves. We've seen it in crews, but I want to see it in Aussie groups. I want to see Aussie groups doing this like this. I want to see these man going and spitting a radio freestyle. I want to see these man doing one takes of each other. I want to see these man doing ciphers. I want to see shit like this. I want you, man, at your shows at the end of your set to just freestyle at the end. Again, doesn't have to be off the top of your head. It could be used lyrics from another song, but just over different beats, being able to show that you're versatile and you know how to spit over different tracks and you know what to select for yourself. I want to see this. Like, I want to see more of this. I like what NME are doing. As a brand, they're getting you as an audience to connect with more and more members. So now more members might hop on a newer track and you're like, oh, I remember my man from the Cypher. This might then pique the interest of certain artists that then it may be like, yo, look, the fans really liked you, so we're gonna bring you on our next track because you really did your thing. Like, maybe there's 9 of them and we only see 3 to 5 of them at a time, depending on what kind of track it is. Like, I want to see these man utilizing these other members now. Or maybe they just wanted to bring them on and just be like, yo, do your thing, my brother. Like, regardless, I just like a lot of things about this. Again, is this one of the best free ciphers I've ever heard? No, it is not. But you know what I like about it? These man are just having a good time. And I want to see, as I said, I want to emphasize this point. You, man, have some fucking confidence in yourselves because you are cold. Yes, I believe that you need more time and more experience, and things like this are fucking perfect for that. And I'll say this to any MC, rapper, artist that's watching this video right now. Like, one way to get really fucking good is throw on an instrumental mix or just throw on an instrumental from one of your favorite songs and freestyle lyrics from another song that you have or another freestyle you have over different beats. Because what you'll find is, although you use the same lyrics and a very similar flow, you will have to adjust it to fit in the pockets of different beats. Maybe you have to adjust it for different tempos. Like, one way to get really comfy at just spitting your lyrics anytime and place, so anyone can say, all right, drop me a 16 right now, and you're comfy to do that, is to freestyle over beats. So if you're part of a crew, if you're part of a group, fucking do ciphers and shit like this. You don't have to film it, just do it in your own time, because it's one way of getting really comfortable with your own style and with yourself. But either way, guys, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Feel free to check out my track Blame Game that is out right now, and I have a new single that's going to be dropping on Friday the 31st called The Skinny Legend. So we've got a lot to say on that one, so I'd appreciate you guys if you was to go and check that out, YouTube and Spotify. But yeah, appreciate you, man, for watching this video too, and yeah, I'll talk to you, man, later.